All right, welcome with love and light. Namaste, Ashe. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, collective. The sun governs Leo energy. All right, that's all about being optimistic, happy, energetic, passionate, um, feeling well, okay, being healthy, okay. The sun energy is very healing, full of light. All right. Solar plexus energy. Okay. So having strength, courage, things of that nature. Collective. So we are going to do a energy check for the week. All right. I'm going to tap into a little bit of love, money, and overall spiritual energy. As I said, money, I shuffled, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus energy. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So, and then we also have the Three of Wands in reverse. So some of you um, may not know how to either get that raise, get that promotion, or just step it up financially, or even just manifestation. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, that is about new money, right? New money, new resources, new abundance. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest at the time, it looks like with the Hermit in reverse, you guys, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to, um, and you're just, for some of you, you are lost. You're completely lost. Okay. Um, all right. So anyway, all right. Let's start with. Should I start with love, money? I mean, we're already talking about money, so let's go ahead and get some money messages rolling out. Let's see, where is the deck that I want to use? Where's the deck that I want to use? Let's get started with my Money Moves deck. This is sad that I really have to look really, really hard for these decks. I mean, I have more than enough. Um, let's see. Oops. Don't want to turn the light out. Okay. All right. So let's start with my Angels of Abundance. All right. So we're going to tap into money messages first. All right. So especially for some of you who, if you are feeling like you're just stuck and you just don't know what to do financially right now, then I suggest that you listen up. Okay. So we got focus on your priorities. All right. We have block out distractions. It was in the reverse. So for some of you, that is the issue. Okay. You're not able to focus. You're not able to block out the distractions. All right. And then we have dreams of abundance here. That was in reverse. So some of you, you, you don't believe. Okay. You don't believe in the power of manifestation. Okay. You don't, or you're just not dreaming big enough. Okay. So we got to focus on your priorities. When you put your focus where you receive your outcome. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. So, like I said, if you guys are distracted by low level energies, okay, then you're not going to get, some big manifestation break. Okay. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. So, normally we feel anxious when we don't have enough, right? So when you don't have enough funds, right, you could get a lump sum and you just don't know where to put it because everything is due, right? You have more that needs to be poured into, then you can pour out yourself. All right. So block out distraction, dreams of abundance. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. Okay. So there is great emphasis on priorities here, you guys. Because I'm hearing a lot of you came into like a lump sum of money, and but you're so far in debt that you just you're overwhelmed, okay? And you're just like, I got this money, but it's going to come and go, and you're still going to have unpaid bills, okay? Or you're still going to have debt that's not paid. So for some of you, I'm really pulling on this energy of people who you're getting, you don't know how to manage your money. Like you have this money and you just don't know where to put it, right? So you blow it. You blow it. Okay. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. This was in the reverse, dreams of abundance. So that's why. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. Jesus. So for some of you, okay, as soon as I said sleep, the lights went out. So for some of you, you're not you don't think that you have a spiritual connection to the divine, and you do. Okay, your dreams do mean something. Like you know deep down inside that your dreams are telling you something, and you're asking the wrong people. Okay, you're asking people who they're not connected, right? So they don't really have answers for you other than, oh, it's just a dream, right? But a lot of people say record your dreams in a journal for a reason, because you may not understand it today, but that's why you're going to journal, okay? People keep dream journals. This is nothing new, okay? So I'm talking to somebody who needs a dream journal, okay? Because this is going to help you with your manifestation, all right? So the dreams, for some of you, they contain the answers, okay? These dreams that you're having, it's not a coincidence, okay? Now look at this. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, all right? At the beginning of the message, the Ace of Pentacles was the first card that came out, and it was upright. So for a lot of you, you're not planning, and you can't see where it is that you need to invest your money. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? So mismanagement of your money, okay? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Cups. So, and then the Five of Swords. So for some of you, let's say you need $2,000 to get caught up on your bills, right? And you get 1,800, right? And you get fixated on the fact that, well, it's not enough to get me completely out of debt, right? And so you become so overwhelmed because it's like, I don't have enough. And then all my money is going to be gone. And some of you are just like, I don't want all my money to be gone. But that's the problem, you know? So that's why this Ace of Pentacles is out here, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, I know when anxiety hits, you want to have fun and you want to spend your money, but for some of you, it's like, well, I don't have enough to pay all of it, so I might as well just take a big chunk of it and just go ahead and do something good for myself. Yes. The Nine of Cups with the World in reverse, with the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, and then the Hermit is upright. So basically, you guys are like, well, I don't have enough to pay all the debt, so I might as well go ahead and buy something that makes me feel good, all right? Which is going to bite you in the butt later on, all right? Once you spend the money, it's gone. and then you're back to square one, and then you're trying to find, it's like, oh, I'm still in debt. When you turn around, the world in reverse, you did not accomplish what you needed to accomplish with that money. I'm really talking to somebody who, you have means to tackle some of your debt, okay? And right, I don't see the wheel turning right now. So, I mean, it looks like, yeah, the Fool in reverse. Some of you are getting money in to help pay down your debt, and you're making reckless uh, decisions, okay? So, what do I mean by reckless decisions? Because a lot of you guys don't understand what reckless behavior is. Reckless behavior is, you have your $2,000 in debt, you get 1,800, and you go ahead and take 500 of that 1,800 to buy something to make yourself feel good. Okay. And then with the other 1,300, you kind of slow walk it. You don't just tackle your bills immediately, and then eventually other things start coming up. Okay. You're just out of control. Okay, the Emperor in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and you guys aren't listening to your intuition, the Star in reverse. All right, dreams of abundance specifically mention, God and the angels, right? Sending you messages and information in your dreams, right? But you got to take heed to it. Okay, you have to take heed, because for some of you, get that dream journal. The answers are in your dream. And for those of you who have been sharing your dreams with people, and it made you felt like, oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't share my dreams, or maybe they're right, it doesn't mean anything. Because a lot of people are just like, oh, dreams don't mean anything. But I'm talking to someone, you know, who, that your dreams mean something. You're just talking to the wrong people. Okay, so what I would suggest and recommend, if you feel like this resonates with you, do your own research, okay, about dreams and dream interpretations and things of that nature, because sometimes we're just talking to the wrong people and they discourage us. Okay, all right, so the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know who my collective is that I'm talking to. Of course, I don't know. But whoever collective, the message that I have, your money is your money is really jacked up. It's really bad. Let me see. I'm gonna pull some zodiac signs, because this not for all of my collective. It could be just for those who have browsed through. I don't know, but let's see, Spirit. Let me see. I'm only gonna do three. I'll do three zodiac signs, because this is like doom and gloom. Look at this. We got the sun, okay? Fire, Leo, okay? So you could have a Leo sun, okay? I'll take three, okay? Who in the collective is this message intended? We got Mars, okay? Fire, all right? Aries, Scorpio, okay? And we have Venus here, okay? Venus governs Taurus and Libra, okay? So you could have a Taurus sun, a Libra sun, or an Aries, Leo, Sag sun, okay? You could have a Leo Mars, Aries Venus, Aries sun. Okay, because we got the Nine of Cups out here, so that talks about people who are emotional people, right? I know the cups represents water, but there's a lot of fire that's out here, passion. Venus is out here. Venus and Mars, okay? They are twin planets. Those are the planets of raw emotion, passion, uh, highly energetic, romance. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups and Mars and Venus coming out with the sun, that's all heat, that's all fire. Okay, that's a lot of passion. So for some of you, you could be emotional eaters, you could be emotional shoppers. Like for some of you, when you don't feel well, you buy, you gift, you spend, and it's not on bills. Okay, it's on things that make you feel good. And for some of you, paying your bills, it should make you feel good, okay? Because when you get money and you blow it, this is how you feel, okay? So you have the money to pay your bills. You don't pay your bills because you're buying things to make you feel good. And then after you buy those things and you feel good, you send yourself back on this roller coaster of not feeling good because you blew your money and the bills are still there, okay? So, all right. Woo, I wish I could have. I mean, a week starting out like this, and it's June 1st. Happy June 1st, okay? So for some of you this week, if you haven't gotten that lump sum of money, you will get that lump sum of money, okay? And the energy that I pulled, those zodiac signs, go back, rewind, okay? But and listen to the message. But if this message resonates with you, you have to stop that cycle, okay? So on the plus side, you guys are getting a lump sum of money, okay? That's the plus side if you haven't gotten it already. But, the downside is it may not, for some of you, it may not be enough to cover all your bills. And so therefore you go on a spending spree and you still have those bills there, okay? So let's see. Money, love. Let's do love next, okay? Let's do love. Okay, let's see. Messages for the collective for this week. Love messages for the collective for this week. Love messages for the collective for this week. Wild at heart, fluttering heart, flickering passion. It's a lot of movement, okay? Wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. So we got a runner, okay? Fluttering heart, your passion leads you to the love you desire, okay? And flickering passion, feelings come and go or the chemistry is not there. Wow, bombshell. Okay, so somebody wants to run, somebody wants to be free. This is like, and then your passion leads you to the love you desire, and then it's gone. The thrill is gone. So I'm really picking on people who are sensitive, very emotional beings, okay? So you could let's see, tell me more at wild at heart, because I'm getting collective. And as far as money is concerned, you could, because we got the Page of Wands here. Wild at heart, desire for freedom. The Page of Wands talks about being free, okay? Exploring, okay? Being free-spirited, okay? So for some of you, that's where you are. Not really being committed, okay? But just being free to be you, all right? Not really worried about any burdens. This could be a stage and phase where some of you are planning to just be free and do as you please. So let's see, fluttering heart. What do we have for fluttering heart? Your passion leads you to the love you desire. The Ace of Cups, okay? All right, all the messages are syncing up, okay? So fire and water here, okay? Some of you are very passionate. It's like strong passion, strong emotions. That's just really coming out for the collective. So for some of you, you may be leaving a relationship, okay? A relationship that you just feel like you have to break free from. And you doing so is going to lead you to, a love bomb. That's because that's the energy that I'm getting, a love bomb, right? We have a King of Wands here. So, masculine, this could be you running into a love bomb, okay? Or feminine, this could be you running into, a masculine, okay? So, remember, love bombing ends in what? Eventually, the thrill fizzles away, and then that's it. So we got flickering passion. Feelings come or and go, or the chemistry is not there. So somebody definitely, feels like they have gotten what they wanted. Bingo, jackpot. Okay, we got the world here. Somebody feels like they definitely accomplished what it is in love that they needed. Okay, so the Three of Swords, the thrill is gone, right? And so now somebody's looking like, well, I thought, but it looks like somebody, yeah, the Strength card and the Tower. Okay, the Three of Cups with the Death. So for some of you, be careful this week because you may feel like you have definitely run into the one, okay? But it's just a fling, okay? You're going to, if this week some of you may feel like you're spending time, you're going to be spending a lot of time with someone and they may have been giving you all their time and energy, okay? You guys probably had a wonderful weekend together and you guys are planning on lunch dates or whatever the case may be. Like you don't see any red flags in your eyes, okay? But just know by the end of the week, they may not be available for you next weekend, okay? Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. You have no idea. You don't see this. Well, now you see it now, okay? You see it now. So you guys may end up getting into an argument, a heated discussion, or whatever the case may be. Some lies may be exposed. Somebody may, but what I am getting is the person who we do have this King of Wands out here, right? And we have the Page of Wands. So, if you're the one, okay, collective, that feels like this is the one, then you need to be careful, all right? Because by next weekend, this person may come up with an argument and that's going to be the end of it. We got the Lovers in Judgment here, okay? And the Nine of Swords, all right? So pretty much, you guys, whoever, someone is definitely like, oh, this is the one, but then you end up in the Nine of Swords, okay? The Hermit in reverse, you had no idea, okay? You had no idea. You couldn't see this coming, all right? And for some of you, okay, the shoe was on the other foot, all right? For some of you, if you know that you are entertaining someone and you know how they feel, right? If you feel like you're entertaining someone and you know that they feel way more than what you feel, just know, because with Judgment and the Lovers, this is like a warning to you, okay? To let you know this person feels something that you don't feel, okay? And so we're going to try to, when Spirit has a message for you ahead of time, the goal is you can change the outcome, all right? You can. I am a believer that there's a lot of things that are not set in stone, especially with these messages here, okay? There's a lot of things that are not set in stone, okay? So things can change, and they often do, right? So today, you may have a reading, you may get a reading, okay? And the reading may say that you're going to meet someone this week, and it's going to be the love of your life. Now, keep in mind, I'm picking up on energy, right? So that could be the energy that you feel for this person that you're meeting, right? But this person may not be the one for you, okay? But when I pick up energy and I'm like, oh, this person is, you're going to meet the love of your life. And then things blow up, and then you're done. It's like, well, that reading said that I was going to meet the love of my life. You did. That's how you felt. That is how you felt. Okay. So let's get some overall energy messages out here. Okay. We got choice gate. Sometimes it pays to take risks. Okay. We have unknown shores here. The unknown awaits you. Prepare to be challenged. And then we have ancient books, mystical knowledge, prophecies, or secrets. Okay, so some of you may be on a journey right now where you're studying. And when I say studying, a lot of people think studying means, oh, I'm in school to do. No, studying is studying. Okay, anytime you go on Google or Chat GPT and you want to know something and you're definitely engaged and involved, and there is a back and forth with you reading, seeking information and things of that nature, that's studying, okay? You don't have to be in school, and I'm breaking that down so you guys will know what I mean using these words. So for some of you, you're on that journey, okay? Great. Knowledge is key, okay? Mystical knowledge, prophecies, and secrets. So for some of you, I just heard esoteric knowledge, okay? Now, if you are listening, obviously you have some type of investment in esoteric knowledge, because that's what astrology deals with. Tarot deals with esoteric knowledge, okay, with the zodiac signs. So the stars, things, the planets, things of that nature. All right. And some of you, you're on a new level. You have completed a phase, okay, and you're just, for some of you, you are in idle mode, and some of you, you're getting ready to go to the next phase of your life. And the message is prepare to be challenged, okay? So some of you, and I'm not getting fear, it's just that you don't know what's coming, okay? But the first message here, you have a choice, okay? And it says sometimes it pays to take risks. Me, I'm one of those people who have to talk myself out of taking a risk. Like, I taking risks is not something that I shy away from or fear. Um, so sometimes I have to ask myself, is this realistic? I sometimes I don't know the difference between, a lot of people are like, calculated risk. Most of the risks that I take aren't calculated. It's either I'm doing this to get something, okay? I haven't done it before, all right? I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but I'm not going to not do it because I've never done it before, especially if something that I really want is at the end, okay? So, I don't have a problem with taking risks. The unknown is always there. Tomorrow is unknown, okay? So always prepare yourself to be challenged. Always, okay? Because the unknown is always there. When you close your eyes, or even if you stay up all night, you still don't know what's going to happen, okay? So let's see. Choice gate, we have glitter, come on stage, start your shining. Okay, so basically spirit is like, take a risk, go for it. All right. Unknown, sure, we have emptiness. Keep your goals firm, feel the emptiness, okay? So, although you're stepping into a phase that you don't know, you have a blank canvas, right? You have a blank canvas, but you have goals. So, when you're going from one level to the next level, you still have your goals with you, okay? You just accomplished a step in those, your goals, and so now you're on the next, you're closer to the end result. So when you go to the new level, okay, the place that you haven't been yet, feel that space. All right, tell me more about ancient books. We got shine, the sky is the limit. So there is, whatever it is that you need to know, the energy is available. Okay, the energy is available to give you access. Okay, um, if there's anything that you don't know, uh, the answers are there. And although this says the sky is the limit, that is not the sky. Okay, I mean, that's, you're in the galaxies. You're above the heavens. I mean, I call the sky the space in between uh, the uh, the Earth's magnetic field and the Earth itself. So that in between is like the sky to me, but this is not the sky. So basically, this is like definitely up in the ethers. Okay. Um. All right. So let's see. Let's see more. What glitters? Choice gate. Okay, what kind of choices is the collective making? I see so we have the Ace of Swords here. That's about making a decision. Okay, coming up with new ideas and being successful. Okay, so for some of you, don't second guess your choice. Just go for it because you will have success. Okay, don't second guess your choice. You will have success. So we have the death card here. That is definitely transitioning. Okay, going from one phase to the next phase. That's the end of the cycle. The world is arriving at a new phase. So the death card with the world, that is like a perfect combination when it comes to leaving one level, okay, and going to the next successfully, okay? Because you can be in transition and the door has closed behind you, so you can't go back, but some of us don't even go through that open door. We just stay there. That's not good. But the death card with the world together, what this represents is you successfully closing that door and walking through a new door. Okay, so congratulations, because you're in an unknown place. The advice was to take a risk. It looks like, collective, you have taken that risk, so congratulations. We have the Ten of Cups here, all right? So that's your end goal. I mean, this combination, all of these are major, okay? The Ten of Cups is a big deal. It's not a major arcana, but it is, okay? The Ace of Cups, the Death, the World, and the Ten of Cups, okay? I mean, the Ace of Swords, sorry. The Ace of Cups will be a major arcana, but the Ten of Cups is like, I've arrived and all is well. There is no friction in my spirit. I am settled. I'm in harmony with the decisions that I have made. I have fulfilled, my contracts, and I'm happy. That's what that means, okay? So, collective, go back and watch this, okay? Because for some of you, that money message just really, that was, it is what it is, but, um, you know, things could be things could be worse. So just to reiterate, for the collective, go back and watch because I did the money first. Okay. Um, for those of you who have gotten a lump sum of money and it may not be exactly enough to pay it all, the worst thing you can do is take a chunk of that and satisfy your feelings. Okay. Because you will be rewarded for doing the right things. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but it will pay off in the long run. And for some of you, I just heard negotiate your payments. Okay. That's literally just now. Negotiate your payments. Because for some of you, you may be able to talk your way into less debt. Um, if you want to, if it's for those of you who haven't spent your money yet, if it's itching you, okay, if that money is burning a hole in your pocket, so to speak, take some initiative to negotiate with these people, okay? Everything is costs more than before. You guys know how the economy works, especially when a new president gets in. The same thing happens every time. There's a threat of the shutdown, there's inflation, there's all these, new taxes, higher taxes. Same old, same old, same old. Nothing new under the sun, okay? But for some of you, you need to take initiative to get on the phone with some of these people you owe, okay? And talk. I don't care if you talk your bill $10 less, only $10. Do something, okay? Because if you're going to blow a chunk of your money, I mean, the least you can do is do the work to try and lower your debt, okay? All right. So what other messages do you have for the collective? For the week, for the week, for the week. Happy June 1st. Happy June. Okay, so we have the moon here. All right, so that talks about anxieties and intuition, okay? So for some of you, you already know what's coming and that scares you, okay? Some of you already know what's coming this week because, of seeds that you have sown, okay? So we have the Chariot here, okay? That talks about willpower and being determined to make progress and action and things of that nature, right? So just keep moving forward in spite of how you feel, okay? In spite of how you feel, all right? Because you know what's crazy? For some of you, getting this lump sum of money is, you're making it as if it's a punishment, all right? But it's not. It's not a punishment. This lump sum of money is to help you get out of your debts, all right? We have the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So with the High Priestess in reverse and this Ace of Swords upright, this tells me that you guys, your intuition is audible, okay? You can hear your intuition, you're getting these gut feelings, okay? But you are just ignoring them, okay? You know exactly what to do, but you're ignoring them because you don't want to do the right thing, okay? And it's like the Four of Cups here. So I'm definitely collective. You're definitely emotional, very emotional people. Collective. This Four of Cups in reverse. This is a person who is like, you know what? I'm tired of being, I need to do what's going to make me happy. I need to do what's going to make me feel good, okay? And I just need to, for some of you, you're on the fence about doing the right thing, okay? We got this King of Pentacles here and the Nine of Swords here. You guys, these swords have been coming out a lot because with emotional beings, people who are very sensitive to their emotions, okay, meaning if they eat according to how they feel. They spend money according to how they feel, okay? We have the King of Pentacles here. This is, somebody who definitely, you're not shy with building wealth, okay? You're not a stranger to successfully accruing, you know, resources. But with this Nine of Swords in reverse, okay, it's time for you to let go of these money problems, collective. It really is. It's time for you to let go of these money problems because they're making you sick. These money problems are making you sick. We got the Judgment in reverse, okay? That talks about, you not, the Judgment in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. This is definitely someone who's not holding themselves accountable. And also, you hear spirit, okay? Your gut, however you want to say, you're getting divine communication, okay? Because you are collective. God, it doesn't matter what your belief system is. I'm telling you, you are getting divine communication, and this divine communication is telling you what to do. Okay, so your higher self, okay, not the divine, not the communication that's going to tell you the wrong thing, because you seem to have that down pat. Okay, but we have, you got love and light communication that is trying to save you here. Okay, and you're not taking heed. So we got the Hangman here. I think you see the pattern. Somebody sees the pattern because the Hangman talks about someone who's actually sitting down. They're thinking about their behaviors and their actions. Okay, in the midst of being so worked up from their own behaviors. Okay, somebody actually gets it. Okay, somebody actually gets it, which is great. So let me see, what's this Hangman energy, spirit, because this is what's great. Okay, someone is shifting their perspective. Someone is definitely shifting their perspective. And you guys, when you listen to readings that are, on point and they resonate with you, and it's actually, your energy that, we're picking up on, take heed to it. Take heed to it and do the action, okay? Because, I know some readers I just can't get with, right? But not all of us are out here just to tell you, just to put on a show, so you can be entertained, so our numbers could be up. That's not, all of us. Okay. So the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about, you actually, so look, you guys, the Hangman talks about you changing your perspective on things. And what happens when you change your perspective on things? We got the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the third time the Ace of Pentacles had come out. The very first card was the Ace of Pentacles upright. The Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse, and now it's back upright because for some of you, collective, which is great, you're seeing the pattern here. You're seeing that every time I do X, Y, and Z, for some of you, this is great, okay? Because you're tired of being in the Nine of Swords in reverse. Some of you, you're just like, I'm tired. I can't do this no more, okay? And some of you are just like, you know what? Maybe I should listen and do the right thing, because the right thing is not boring. It's actually for you, okay? I would rather feel anxious and, scared about to jump out of a plane to skydive, okay? Versus being anxious and scared because I don't have enough money to live. Like, let's be real, okay? Where you want your anxiety to be? Where do you want your fears to be? Because after you jump out of that plane, honey, I'm telling you, that's the thrill of a lifetime. And that's one for the books. You are cool, okay? You, you got cool points. You don't get cool points for being broke and full of anxiety. You just don't, okay? But you get cool points for parasailing. You get cool points for skydiving, okay? Bungee jumping, yes. You get cool points for that. And then guess what? After the anxiety, you feel good, okay? If your heart can take it, okay? If your heart can take skydiving, when you get back to the ground, you're going to feel after you pick your heart back up and put it in your chest, okay? And after the you realize that you're back on ground, you're going to feel amazing. Now, that's the kind of highs and lows I would rather experience versus highs and lows over being broke and can't pay bills and I'm, worried about your car being repossessed or the lights being cut off. That's not the kind of emotional highs and lows I want to experience. Okay, so for some of you, you actually got the memo. You're taking heed. You're taking action because turning the leaf to the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles upright. Okay, that is and look at this. We got the moon coming out here again. Okay, so that talks about anxieties and for some of you, you're doing this scared. Okay, this is what I call doing the right thing scared. You're doing it scared. You're just like, oh, I really don't want to. What if this and what if that? I'm so worried. But you really know that the outcome is going to be great or you wouldn't be doing it at all. Okay. So for some of you, you're going to do the right thing scared. Okay. So congratulations. All right. Because the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, when it comes to manifestation and having your peace, that's what you want. Having your peace, okay. So this week, if you ask me if I had to sum it all up with the love and the money and just, overall energy for the week, you guys have choices to make, okay? You have work to do. You have choices to make. You have work to do. And you can always, you don't have to be a tarot reader to have a connection with God. As a matter of fact, people say the total opposite. They say we don't, but, to each his own. I can't speak for everybody, okay? But we got the star energy with the Lovers, okay? So for some of you, oh my goodness, good Lord. Okay, for some of you, the star with the Lovers, for some of you, you may find out that you have conceived, okay? Or you're definitely, for some of you, you are healed from relationship traumas and you are able to, because this is healthy relationship energy. The star with the Lovers, definitely healthy relationship. This is not someone with any emotional baggages. This is someone who, it's like getting a clean title, right? It's yours. There's no lien on it. There is no, bank ownership. Is just yours, okay? So, and you can do what you want to do. There's no strings attached, okay? So for some of you, and this is big energy actually right here, because in a lot of readings, most of the energy is about people who are operating in fear and trauma and unhealthy relationship behaviors. But for some of you, collective, this star energy with the Lovers, that's not the case. There is no karmic energy here. This is a very healthy relationship. So for some of you, like I was saying earlier, the shoe is on the other foot. You're not walking into a doom and gloom disaster. Look at this Ten of Cups. Just keep coming out with the Judgment, okay? For some of you, you're definitely meeting the love of your life. Oh my goodness. All right, so you guys got to listen to your intuition. You guys got to listen to your intuition, because for some of you, you're going to meet the love of your life, or you're going to realize that you're with the love of your life, okay? And it's real. It's actually real. But for some of you, you're going to get love bombed. And it's not going to be real. Yes, so I'm getting both sides of the coin. This is the energy that basically came out earlier. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant in reverse. So for some of you, it's just going to be a fling. This is fling energy, except it's not, you guys are not on the same page. Whereas someone believes that they're moving towards a a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. They feel like they have met the one. So karmic, the energy, so collective, the energy is mixed. Okay, for some of you, you are going to meet the love of your life, and it's going to be reciprocated. Okay, and for some of you, you're going to meet. Yeah, we got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. That's divorce energy. Okay, that's definitely divorce energy. So for some of you, this is not looking good. The Emperor with the Tower in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's unrequited love, okay? That's not, you guys are not on the same accord, all right? With the Knight of Wands, this is definitely like someone being used just for their sexual energy, okay? And the person, this is the Emperor energy here. So we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Cups. So this person is, they're still in your energy. The Five of Pentacles. This is not good. The Tower in reverse talks about energy that, you know, suffering. You suffering. All right. You suffering from this Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands energy. That is love, romance, okay, charming. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with the Tower in reverse, that's like a situation that's blowing up in somebody's face. However, with the Emperor, the Page of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles, this is energy of someone, whoever this Emperor is. The Page of Cups in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse, that's the energy of someone. This is like manipulating someone that you like, dominating someone spiritually, right? Energetically, dominating their sacral energy and basically stealing it from them. Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, okay? So, and for some of you, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who feels like they just can't get enough, all right? The Ten of Wands, for some of you, this person, they have done above and beyond to get you to this situation where they are using and abusing. This is abuse, okay? This is abuse of your sacral chakra. And for some of you, you may feel like you can't let this person go. With the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, their sexual energy just might be really, really strong. And it just may, like, for some of you, you're just being wooed, okay? Their energy is just wooing you. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with the King of Cups in reverse and the Tower in reverse, that is worse than not good, okay? Also, for some of you, just be careful because this person, their influence in your life is so unhealthy that it could, just be careful, okay, collective? Let me see. Let's pull some zodiac signs for this energy here, all right? So congratulations, collective. Those of you who, some of you are going to get, you're going to get a proposal, okay? Some of you are. But let's see, what energy is this doom and gloom For what? Who's this for? Am I collective? Who's this message for? I'm just going to pull 3 zodiac signs. We got Pluto. Okay. Aries, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Scorpio. We got Scorpio. I don't know why I said Aries. We got the sun here. So you can have a Scorpio sun. All right. You can have a Scorpio sun. This message may resonate for you. Take care of your reproductive health system, men and women, okay? Because I am kind of picking up on some, whatever this energy is, okay? We got Earth, okay? So, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun. Okay. You could have Scorpio Sun, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn Sun. But if you have those placements in your chart, if you have those placements in your chart, you definitely need to and you feel like this message resonates, okay? Because you know when you're being used, okay? And any signs and symptoms of not feeling well, I would say go to the doctor ASAP, okay? Man, woman, doesn't matter, okay? Teenager, it doesn't matter. Just go, because this energy here, this person doesn't care. This is what they do, okay? This is definitely a masculine energy. Okay, all this masculine energy out here. The Knight of Cups and Wand, the Emperor, the King of Cups, okay? It's a lot of masculine energy out here, okay? So those are the messages that I have for you, collective. I am not going to close out on that note. Let's do some angel numbers here. I can't close out on that. That just made me feel some kind of way. All right, let's see. Angel numbers for the collective for the week. Angel number for the collectives for the week. Okay. Okay, these are all master numbers right here. This deck is all master numbers. Let's see. Okay, let me pull one master number and then I'll pull from the other one. Okay, so we got 1111, intuition. Okay, that made me think of a tarot reader on here. 1111, intuition. Okay, so trust in yourself. Okay, your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. That's what I've been talking about. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow yourself to receive the message. Trust the path you are on, okay? And that part, when I was saying some of you are going to do it scared, that's what I mean, okay? You are. You're going to trust the process, but you're going to be scared. And it's like, how can you be scared and trust? Because you're going to do it. That's how. You trust it. Fear does not trump everything. Just because you're doing something in fear does not mean that you don't trust the process. It just is. You're just scared. That's it. It's like when you're scared and you just go ahead and, dive off the high dive, okay? You do it. Affirmation. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. I do too. Namaste Ashe. All right, so let's see. Do 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 do. All right, what messages do we have for the collective? Happy June 1st, you guys. Happy June. June is here. Half the year. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Half the year. Half the year. Okay, it just makes you feel a certain kind of way. It makes you go back and be like, okay, so what did I accomplish this year? It's like half the year is gone. What did I accomplish this year? I better go revisit my goals and see. 4 and 5 are right beside each other. All right, number 4, I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Number 4, I am stable. Number 5, I am adaptable. That's right. You're going to have to be adaptable to get through this week. Okay, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I am stable. And let's do one more for the road. Okay, what's this? I am diplomatic. We got the number 2 here. You have great talent for finding solutions. Yep, that's what you're going to do. And one of your solutions is to trust the process. You're going to trust your intuition. You're going to trust that voice that you're hearing in your head, because it's telling you the right thing and you know so. Okay, your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others, not just take it all in for yourself, but you're also advising others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. That's that 6 of Pentacles energy, meaning I'm not just looking out for me, okay? I have other people in my best interest because, collectively, that's what we need, okay? All right, you guys, if you want to book a personal reading, the information is in the description, okay? So in all of my videos, it should be posted. If you come across a video and how to book a reading is not there, just click on a video and it'll be there, okay? Enjoy your week. Remember, it is okay to take risks, because that's what we're doing this week. We're doing it scared this week, okay? We're going to take risks. We're going to do it scared, within reason, okay? I'm not talking about any, you guys be sensible, okay? So the next time, with love and light, namaste, Ashe.